Welcome to Spa, welcome to Belgium. It's Monday evening, it's Monday Racing League time. After last week's race in Hungary, we had a beautiful race in Hungary for round number 3. We're going today to Belgium to Spa, and next week we're going down under to Australia to Melbourne for round number 5. But now let's go to the track figures. We have 22 laps in total, 19 corners, 9 to the right, 10 to the left, 7 kilometer track length, 154 kilometer total race distance, and the current Emerald track record is from Degaret out of season 6 is a 1:43.298. And now let's see the driver standings. Yo-Yo still leading after last week's race in Hungary, ahead of Solti on P2, Spaghetti, the current champion, on P3. On P4 we have Degaret, on P5 Tomashito, the first new driver this season. On P6 we have Myth, on P7 Gianbartolomeo, on P8 Picard, P9 GDA, and on P10 we have Aroble. Now let's also have a quick look to the team standings. Haas is leading, more or less comfortable, ahead of McLaren on P3, Ferrari, Alpine on 4, Aston Martin 5, Williams 6, Red Bull on 7, Sauber on 8, Mercedes on 9, and V-Carb on P10. But that was the intro. Let's go for some qualifying action now. Let's go. We're just on time, right time, as Tomashita started his first lap here. Close to invalidation. Some tricky turns here. Now in the double gauche. Down to Lefania. Now the final turn, and we got a time on the board. The time to beat is a 1:42.7 by Tomashito. Let's have a look to Wolfrin's right here. And 1:45.0 for Wolfring. Let's go to Frank Tank. Went a little wide there. is going currently for P2 for the Alpine team. Who's next? Let's go to the Haas. From Degret, purple sector 1, green sector 2, green of course, cause it's his first lap here. Wow, invalidation. 43.4, but not a valid time. And we go directly to Barra, because he has 2 green sectors. First he had purple in sector 1, but we see Tomashito already improved sector 1 by 2/10 compared to Barra. Final turn for Barra. Now Yuya has left the session. Now fastest lap from Barra. Let's go to Tomashito. Now it's his turn. Purple sector 1 and yellow sector 2, 1/10 slower than Barra, but 2/10 faster in sector 1, so still in charge of pole here. Again, final turn. Is he improving? Not too much improvement of his side. 200 slower than the current pole sitter Barra. Now Degret is coming in. Who else is on a hot lap? I see many yellow timings on the dashboard. Yeah, easy defreeze. Invalidation for Osman setup. Let's go to Salty. It's losing a massive amount of time in the middle sector, so sector 2. Now he's going for another run. Maybe, yes, he has a full tank of battery. We still got 7 minutes left in the session. And I haven't seen any valid time from many drivers. And we just saw, or just see now, Yo-Yo joined the lobby, and yeah. Can he achieve another win here in the MRL? But Salt is doing quite good, only 1/10 behind in Sector 1. Let's see Sector 2. Seven tenths behind Bera for time being. And we just missed out the P3 from Spaghetti, so we have a very close top position. The top three are not even 100s, separated by 100 of a second. And what is Salty achieving? It's going also 1 second and 100. Didn't check the 43 of Spaghetti. 143 compared to 142 of Bera and Konoshito. So Salty is currently on P3. Let's go to the current leader in the standings, to Yo-Yo. Hey Psy Nelson, welcome back to the stream. Wow, what a nice ride from Yo-Yo through Eau Rouge. And of course Yo-Yo is going for purple Sector 1. Wow, went wide and oof, damage to his car. He need to come in, change the front wing, and hopefully can go for next run for last attempt, his first and last attempt. So we have 4 minutes 20 left in the session. So the pressure is on. And also his teammate is struggling again, an invalidation of the lap. So we see Haas currently fighting for a valid lap time on the board. But only 3 minutes 45 left in the session. Might be tricky to have one last try. Let's go again to Tomoshito. I think this is his final attempt. So 200s behind Bera. Here as activated, you see the rear wing is open, closed now for the heavy traction zone here. A fast right-hander down to one of the trickiest corners on this track. But he's rolling the dice here. Again, a beautiful left-left combination, double gauche. Had some problems in the first turn. But yes, still purple Sector 1. What is the outcome of Sector 2? 500s behind Bera. It's gonna be a very, very close ending down to the line. Is he able? Yes! A 142.2. Currently the pole sitter. Let's go to Felix. 81 JP. Driving for RB. Just missed the last turn. 148 for him. Let's go to Ripster to have a view on his final lap. Again, double gauge. Thank you, Psy Nelson, for doing the administrative stuff. Just see in front the Haas. Invalidation from Ripster, directly going into pit. Let's go to Gian Bartolomeo. Currently the only driver with the green sector time. Beautiful exit there, didn't went too wide. And Barra improved again, 142.1. And Gian Bartolomeo jumps up to P4. Now let's go to the Haas drivers. We see Yo-Yo struggled in his first attempt. Just 200 slower than Barra on his pole lap. Second sector, yeah, half a second slower, so I think we gonna have Barra is pole sitter. But what is the Haas team doing here? Wow, just a little slide on the turning there, and Yo-Yo jumps up to P3. And his teammate Daggerhead on P5. Yeah, that was it for the qualifying. We do have Barra on P1, Tomashito P2, Yo-Yo on P3, Salty 4, Daggerhead 5, Gian Bartolomeo 6, Frank Tank 7, Spaghetti 8, Wolfing 9, Felix on 10, Rips 11, she said Picard and Osman set up without any valid time on the board. So we're just waiting for the drivers to select their strategy, their tires, and then we're going for the warm-up lap. So we just quickly enable the lap data. I don't think we need. We got the full track map. And let's have a look to the tire choices the drivers made. We have 2 medium runners, 3 hard runners, and the rest is running on soft tires. But what a choice from the Ferrari team, both drivers on hard tires, and also a good choice maybe for Yo-Yo. Well, we don't know which tire is the best one here, for sure the soft tires, but for a race distance, yeah, it might be medium hard or maybe medium soft. I don't know what they wanna do. Soft hard or soft medium is the strategy that the game gives us. Well, let's see. And again for you, the track record from Belgium out of season 6 is a 1:43.298. Maybe we see today another track record, we never know. We have some very, very fast drivers here. And of course we're going into the standings. You see Yo-Yo leading ahead of Salty, Spaghetti and Tegeret. We're gonna have a good result today for Haas maybe, then yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat them in the rest of the season. But now let's focus on the start. Let's go to P5 for the start to Tegeret, because he has the inside line. So the red lights are turned on, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Out the way we go, bad start from Tegeret. Let's see, but the better start than Salty. Let's go to the outside view to see the carnage, if there is any carnage. For time being there is no carnage. Very nice, through turn 1 up to Eau Rouge. Wow, what an image. And already a battle in front between Tomashito and Berra. They have contact together. Tomashito is going in as first. He's going off track and Berra is back to P1. And beautiful inside move from Yo-Yo. Needed to control his car a little bit. Now there is a gap forming between P2 and P3. Let's go to Yo-Yo's onboard camera. Right behind him he has his title contrahander number 1, that's Salty, figuring on position 2 in the standings. Tomashito still behind Berra, and Yo-Yo is closing a little bit the gap between him and Tomashito. And in the back we saw some overtakes, maybe from, yes, from Picard to Chamberlain. Oh, what was that? And reset the track. Let's go back to the front to have Eau Rouge. It's pretty crazy if you drive so close behind the car to go up here. Beautiful corners. And Salty is using a little bit of his battery to overtake Yo-Yo. And Barra stays in front from Tomashita. So again, a quick look to the tire choices. Currently leading medium ahead of soft, medium hard, soft, 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 hard, soft, hard. And what are the position changes? We see Picard had an amazing start. Gained 6 positions. Also Osman Sedat gained 3 positions. The worst start, or we saw it, had Gianbartolomeo in the last turn of lap number 1, lost 6 positions. Also Felix lost 4 positions. And in front more or less everything the same, plus minus 1, 2. Well, this is the longest lap in the calendar. And we got yellow flags. Wow. Careful, Salty. And Barra is going for the first, yeah, not the first, second valid fastest lap time here. It's 1:45.3. That's 2 seconds slower than the track record from Degret. Let's also have a quick weather update. Yeah, we see just overcast. For the time being, no rain expected, but we're in Belgium. We never know if there is rain approaching later on in the race. Can be fancy if there is rain at the end of the race. And in back we see some Yo-Yo 3 seconds time penalty, and Gianbartolomeo just overtook Osman Sedat. Also Wolfring very close behind Richter. Is Wolfring in the Williams hunting down the 2 Ferraris? They don't do any teamwork, team strategy, then maybe yes. Now is Wolfring doing a deep dive on the outside? The Verstappen move from the weekend. Wow. Was that a slide from Picard in front? And let's go to Yo-Yo. Wow. Again, a ready skill slide from Yo-Yo. Let's go to the broadcast view. And in front we see again the battle between Barra and Tomashita. Barra again in front. Double overtake from the Haas team. What an overtake from these guys. And now I think Frank Tank has some damage. No damage for Frank Tank. But as you see, Yo-Yo has a 3-second time penalty already. And just for your info regarding track limits, we have 2 warnings for Barra and also 2 warnings for Tomashito. and something happened to... Is it GZ? Yeah, GZ. Had a spam or something. It's so much action ongoing here. I don't know where to place the camera, let's say on this field here. Closest group. After the top 3 we have 6.6 second gap to Degret and his teammate Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo can do everything. He's the man to beat at the moment, but he has a 3-second time penalty. And if you can see, it's... What? Have you seen that? In the back we saw Frank Tank and Degret. Yeah. Degret finally on P11, ending up on P11. And Frank Tank stays on P8. Yeah, to finish the sentence, sorry, Psy Nelson. Yeah, Yo-Yo can do it, but he went here wide again. No warning for this one, maybe he... yeah, lifted a little bit the throttle. We have a 3-second time penalty for Barra, and in front we see Salty on P2. Just managed to overtake Tomashito. Just a reminder for you guys, we have the top 2 drivers, Barra and Salty, are driving on medium tires, and Tomashito is on soft tires. Already in lap 6 of 22. GZ is retiring from the session. Also Felix DNF'd. So we have 2 drivers which doesn't see this, the checkered flag at the end of the race. Barra is creating a gap of 1.3 seconds to Salty, so there is no DRS for Salty, and behind Salty we have Tomashito within the DRS range. And also 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for Roseman setup. And Yo-Yo is leaving the session. The car is ghosted, so maybe as a disconnect of the game or something. Hopefully he's coming back. Let's focus on the stuff here. Wolfrin is doing a pretty good job today. On P6 currently on the Williams. And Yo-Yo is back. We just lost some seconds, let's say 3 to 4 seconds. Hopefully he can hop in again into his car and drive to the end. Still 15 laps to go here in Spa. Let's quickly go to him. Yes, he's driving again. Oh, sorry, he's closing the gap to Frank Tank. What an overtake from Yo-Yo. Now the Austrian driver is pushing as hell. Push, push, push. And he's approaching the next one, Gian Bartolomeo in front. I'm pretty sure Yo-Yo is doing a dive. Wow! What was that? Very, very early braking from Gian Bartolomeo, and he's going now directly into pit to change his front wing. Very unlucky. But Gian Bartolomeo braked ways too early in my POV. Let's go to the power of rips in the Ferrari. He will try everything for sure. But today somehow the race of the Haas drivers, yeah, isn't the best one, let's say, in this way. But next week in Australia everything could be different again, and yeah, we never know what's happening here in the game. And Berra leading 2.7 seconds in front of Solti. Also 3 seconds, close to 3 seconds to Konoshita the gap. And Yo-Yo is fighting back. He just overtook the car. And we see Gian Bartolomeo has front wing damage. We're gonna have a virtual safety car. Yeah, you see here, he has no front wing anymore. So we do have a virtual safety car. So it's not allowed to do an overtake. If you're going into pit now, you're gaining some seconds. Konoshita already did his stop. The cars in front need to do a stop. Wolverine is coming in as well. Konoshita is changing his front wing. Wolverine already on back on track, let's say this way. And the other drivers just passed the pit lane, so that's why they haven't been in the pit. With other drivers, I mean the top 4. So the Red Bull driver Berra, Solti, and the 2 Ferrari drivers Spaghetti and Ripster. Oops. Wolfried? I haven't seen anything. It's like Spinella. So green lights again, back on racing here in Spa. So let's check one more time the weather. It stays overcast, so no rain expected. I think for the whole race we have, we did already 10 laps and 12 laps to go. Nothing too spectacular happened at the moment. But This could change quickly here in Spa. Wow. Also, Barra is doing some little mistakes. He just lost 3/10 there. Let's go back to the duo we saw before Osman Sedat retiring. To the duo we saw before. To Gian Bartolomeo and Yo-Yo. 3 seconds for Picard. Now Yo-Yo is aware that maybe Gian Bartolomeo is braking a little bit earlier than he's braking. No, it's okay. Wow, Yo-Yo nearly lost it again. Now he has the advantage of DRS. He lost a little bit momentum on the exit of turn 1. Now again left the session. Looks like it's not his race today, and in front is Saab. Just a driver swap between Tomoshito and Spaghetti. They're fighting heavily here. Let's say on these two drivers. Is Spaghetti what a slide, Ready skills again from the driver who lives in Great Britain but is driving for Cyprus. And now he's 2.3 seconds behind Tomoshito. A little bit of a lonely race for everybody. We just see that Yo-Yo is back. And the driver behind him is Picard. The car is still ghosted. Wow. Now Yo-Yo is back. Back in the seat. Picard went very wide there. Following the Hamilton line of last weekend's Grand Prix. Yo-Yo is on fire. Is he committing? No, but he has to tie the line here. Wow. Give space. Wow. Again, pretty close to front wing damage. And you wanna do the overtake. Let's hit again into his car. And Salt is in the pit. Who has more DRS? ERS, sorry. Careful, careful. Who's braking later? It's Yo-Yo. Giving space on the inside, but now having the better traction here. Yeah, and he got some DRS here. But on the main straight it's different. This time Picard had a better turn one than last time. And Picard back to P9. And again the same story here. Yo-Yo on the inside, Picard is giving space. Next turn to the left. They're going too wide through that corner. Beautiful racing from both drivers, from Picard and Yo-Yo. Looks like Yo-Yo has the much faster setup and car or driving skills through sector 2. And we just see that Barra went into pit. He's coming out now on P2. And we got a new leader, Tomashito, leading, already pitted some laps ago. His tires are 5 laps old, medium rubber for Tomashito, and Barra is going for soft rubber. Spaghetti's still on hard rubber, and Solto went as well on soft, P4 currently. So which one is the better tire? No, I don't buy anything, thank you. Go to stream rise. I'm not sure if you see this text as well in the chat. Don't think so. They want to sell something. Anyway. And the fight is still ongoing here between Picard and Yo-Yo. Again, the same stuff here now. Ah, beautiful, beautiful racing. And we see in the back, Richter is approaching. The Ferrari is also in the mix here for, yeah, for position 8. Oh, 0.7 seconds now, the gap between Yo-Yo and Picard, 0.6 to the last turns. A beautiful image from the Haas. Stays 0.7 now. Who has the better exit out of turn 1 and the better Rouge? 0.7. Maybe Yo-Yo can survive this one here. Went a little bit off track onto the grass. Now he stays in front. Beautiful corners here. Went very wide. He's doing an Oscar Piastri here on this track. Beautiful. Now the double gauche, or double gauche in French. Just snapping a little bit the curb on the inside. This one is as well a tricky corner. And Barra is pushing, it's a 1:44.494. Apparently he gets a point for the fastest lap in this race. 6 laps to go. And Salty is going for the overtake on Spaghetti. Down the camel straight. Yeah, Spaghetti looked like a new wording, drunken duck on the main straight. On the long straight. And maybe we have a next battle here between Frank Tank and Gian Bartolomeo. Let's go to these two drivers here. Two new drivers joined the league this season. Barra has been 1.3 seconds faster in the last lap than Tomashito. But Barra is also carrying on with a 3-second time penalty for track limits. There are 5 laps to go. And now maybe after Eau Rouge, Gian Bartolomeo is able to attack Frank Tank. Let's see. 0.5 seconds. Yes, he will go for the overtake at the end of the straight. Using a little bit of battery. Frank Tank defending. Okay. No overtake attempt from Gian Bartolomeo. Do they do the same as Yo-Yo did with the car here? No too wide driving for these two drivers here. And the gap between Tomashito and Barra is down to 1.7 seconds. Barra 6/10 faster in sector 1 and 3/10 in sector 2. It's a half a second. Now Barra lost a little bit. Gaining again a little bit. And Spaghetti went into pit for soft tires. He's out on track on position 5. Now Frank Tank is attacking Gian Bartolomeo. At the end of the camel straight, a little contact there, but nothing too serious. Oh! Sad moment for Frank Tank, the Alpine driver. Do we have a safety car? No, it's green flags again. And now the Yo-Yo and Reapster Corso is just behind Frank Tank. And soon we need to switch to P2 to Barra. Where are they on track? They're going up the Camel Straight. Let's go to these two drivers. Up Rouge and then... Now Tomoshito is behind Barra. He stole DRS, doing a little bit the game. Hopefully no oil on the track, no. I think if they have contact or damage or something, and we have a safety car. Well, if there is a safety car, then a crash, better said, sorry, Zornhausen. Then might be oil on the track in real world, but they clear it, and yeah, don't think that it is the same here in the game. Also, Yo-Yo is retiring, so no good result for the Haas driver, leading the championship at the moment, you see. But the second Haas driver, Degaret, still in the mix, currently figuring on position 9, and we do have a safety car. I think for one lap, and then everything starts from a scratch. There is a 1 or 2 lap race left. I'm pretty sure Tomoshito is going in and changing his tires to new soft rubber. Barra's tires are 5 laps old, Salt is 6 laps, and Spaghetti is the only driver who maybe stays out. His tires are only 1 lap old. Is he getting any advantage of this? Yeah. You game crashed 3 times. Ah. Ah, Yo-Yo. Better next week in Australia, hopefully. And you did some beautiful racing against Picard in the middle part of the track. Heads up. Really great racing. And you had some, yeah, so, something with a kick Sauber. He braked way too early. Yeah, anyway, there are lots of races upcoming this season. Next week, as I said, we are heading to Australia, to Melbourne. And now today we might have, yeah, a 2-lap race to the finish. I see pretty weird stuff. You want to see the tire choices the drivers made? Don't be shocked. We have some medium rubber and some soft rubber. Tomoshito is going for medium. Barra stays on soft rubber. You need to drive out somehow. You need to drive out somehow 3 seconds out of Tomoshito. Yeah, gonna be funny 2 laps left. So we do have the announcement, safety car in this lap. Let's go for racing again. So it's a 2-lap shootout here in Belgium, in Spa. So there are two questions. Is Tomashito winning his first Grand Prix in the MRL? Driving his third race in this league? Or is Berra able to drive away 3 seconds from Tomashito to claim the win for Red Bull Racing? Okay, there is no DRS at the moment, but yeah, I see what Tomashito is trying to do. He likes to be in the back of Berra to attack in the last lap. There might be DRS in the last lap. And also in the back we see some fights. Let's go to them. Ah, we just missed something in front. Let's go back to the front, sorry. At his 12 seconds from Picard are hurting him massively, so he's ending up dead last as it looks like. And Degret at least can achieve P8. If nothing happened in the back. As you know, we never know. What a sentence, what a sentence. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. 3 seconds for Gian Bartolomeo and the fastest lap, a 1:44.4. Still 1.2 seconds slower than the track record from Degret. And there is somewhere a safety car, but anyway, I don't see any safety car. Now, what is happening? Is Salty attacking Tomashito, the two Hungarian drivers, and in the back we see Spaghetti also driving for the glory, driving for the podium. We have now Tomashito as well with the 3-second time penalty, so we gotta have a Hungarian winner maybe with Salty, and Spaghetti again on the podium on P2. And maybe if Wolfrin is a little bit picking up his pace, then... Oh! I said his name and he's falling back to P7. But let's stay here on the front. Might be a win for Salty. Title contender number 1 for Yu. And there is Berra crossing the line first. Second crossing Tomashito, but the winner is Salty. On P2 we have Spaghetti on P3, Berra P4, Tomashito P5, Wolfrin 6, Ripster, and so on. Beautiful. And the driver of the day, Spaghetti, in the beautiful scarlet red Ferrari. What a race. Nothing happened a long time during the race. Yeah, big gaps over 1, 2, 3 seconds, and then there was a safety car. Many DNFs. Well-known persons, Frank, thank you, Osman Sedat, Gisette, and Felix. let's quickly welcome to Spa, welcome to Belgium. It's Monday evening, it's Monday Racing League time. After last 6 race in Hungary, we had a beautiful race in Hungary for round number 3. We're going today to Belgium to Spa, and next week we're going down under to Australia to Melbourne for round number 5. But now let's go to the track figures. We have 22 laps. I pressed something and you went back to the intro. Anyway, sorry for that. Now let's go to the interviews. Let's see if the drivers want to talk with me. Quickly hop into the channel. Now let's see, is there anywhere Vera? I don't see him. Yeah, so let's start with the winner. Yeah, today we start with the winner of the Belgian Grand Prix, Salty. Hello, Salty. His mic is muted.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. I didn't notice. Yeah, so what was the question? Or
no question. We just start with the winner today, not with P3. Yeah. Nice strategy, finally. And you've been a lucky man that Tomashito received the 3-second time penalty. I don't know why he received that. I didn't saw it. But,
it was the last lap, somewhere after the Kama straight.
Okay. Were they fighting Berra and Tomashito? And
Yeah.
He went a little bit wide and then he gained 3 seconds. But good for you. You're getting closer to Yo-Yo in the driver standings. So you're going, if Mattia is missing, Myth is missing, so you are going for the driver championship title now.
that would be crazy.
Why not? You're doing a good job so far. P2, now you're winning this race.
I have more luck than a good job.
Oh well, good drivers need to have also luck, and you had luck today. What about next week? Do you like Australia?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You need to train a little bit.
Yeah, I always have to. I always need
to catch up to Yo-Yo, maybe.
Yeah.
And also Tomashito is fast, and if Berra is driving, he's always a guarantee for the top positions.
Yeah, Berra was like he wasn't so quick in the early stage, but I think he just got some experience, how is the grip and something, and after that he became very quick. So in first few laps I could kind of keep up with him, but also the first VSC was so bad for me because I got out of the zone so much. So I was, after the VSC ending, I was driving so bad, like I didn't drive in a month or something. I couldn't make a brake distance normally or something, and it was so bad, and I was so slow at that point of the race.
Yeah, and the top drivers, you, Berra, I think, who was Tomashito, and one more, I think, already passed the pit lane during the VSC, and that's why you haven't pitted, and the driver behind just pitted then during the VSC.
Yeah, I didn't pit because I was afraid that I don't have how many laps was to go at that time, but I didn't want to change so early to softs. But for Tomasito, it was a perfect strategy.
Okay.
Because he was on the softs in the beginning of the race, so he could change to mediums, and the mediums didn't wear a lot. So he gained more with that good timing than lost on the grip.
Yeah, and then I was a little bit how do I say, a little bit shocked. I saw so many drivers choosing the medium tires at the last safety car instead of softs. Maybe they hadn't had new soft tires, that's why they chose.
I didn't have new softs, and I don't know how much. Oh my god, I really can't speak English. So I didn't save the tires on the outlap of the quali, so it was a really worn quali tire.
You've not been the only driver with medium tires for the last 2 laps. Also Tomasito, and I think Spaghetti had soft tires, I think.
Yeah, he went for softs. I don't know if it was fresh or not, but I'm not even sure it was a right call to go for mediums. But because also the safety car was fucking slow, so I didn't have any temperature, and also like we had 2 laps of safety car instead of 3, so I had like 66 degrees tires.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
So very, very cold. So maybe the softs would have been a better choice, even if they are more worn, because the temperatures. I'm not sure.
But finally, you made it to the next win in the league. You know how many wins you had? It's number 4 or number 5 or number 6?
No, for sure not number 6.
But you do it afterwards. You're doing by the way, guys, Salty is always doing the nice graphics for the race intro and this kind of stuff. Thank you, Salty.
Yeah, thank you, Martin. Yeah, GG for Bear and Tomasito, because they were very quick.
Yeah, they have been quick. Yeah. I thought Tomasito is doing his first win after race number 3 in the league. But he has to wait some days, maybe next week or some weeks. But I'm pretty sure the next Hungarian driver who wins in the MRL is Tomasito.
Yeah, he's very quick. I don't know why he didn't win yet, because he has the pace. For sure, he's always in the front.
He had many time penalties in the first race in Austria.
Yeah.
Also last week he had time penalties, and also today time penalties. So yeah, maybe he need to work on that one. But yeah, he's still a fast driver, and we see him again on the podium and maybe on the top step. Again, congratulations, Salty.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you for driving, and see you next week. Take care.
See you.
Bye, Salty.
Bye.
So now let's go to P2. The well-known driver champion of season 7, Spaghetti.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Mike?
Why are you so silent?
Am I quiet? Am I?
No, all good. The hello was a little bit silent.
Maybe it's because I feel like I don't really deserve to be here today.
Why?
Because the pace was shocking. Very bad.
Come on.
Quali was bad. The race went poorly. The only reason I'm in the podium is because of the safety car.
Safety car and time penalties, yeah? But
yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'll take it.
Yeah, sure. You're a lucky
But,
driver,
lucky.
as Salty. Yeah, like Salty, I should say. And first thought Tomasito is winning the race, and then he got a 3-second time penalty in the last lap. Maybe
Yeah, let's
because of
hope,
fighting with Berra, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, let's hope that sticks. Let's hope that stays.
We will see.
This will probably be a lot of people in this league say I get undeserved good results, right? I'm here to say this is probably my most undeserved result ever.
No.
So
You need to be lucky, man, to be in this position you have been today. So others should do the same. And if you have been more in the front, maybe you had also time penalty and lost the podium. You had no time penalty, so you're on the podium.
I don't know if you saw, I was the only one on softs on that last, after the safety car.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get the win. I had a bit of a moment trying to overtake Zoted on the outside, but it was a silly move from me. I would never have made it. But yeah, P2, more than happy with that.
Well, you had 1 or 2 moments, not only 1 moment. I saw once, not sure against whom you fight, but in the double gauche somewhere there, you had close to a spin.
Yeah, I hit the barrier. Not hit, just brush it gently.
Yeah.
Another time as well. A few close calls. The hard tires it made the race quite boring actually, because I didn't have the pace and I didn't have the tires, so I was just kind of driving along. Sunday drive.
Monday evening drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a lucky man, finishing on P2. Why not celebrate?
I mean, if it keeps. Yeah, I'll go get a beer from the fridge sooner or later. I do enjoy rubbing it in Berra's face, I have to admit. I say to him, "You're so fast and you choked." So yeah, he's a bit pissed off, but I love shoving it in his face. It's great.
Yeah, you and Berra have a good relationship, I think. Always on track fighting. Also last week in Hungary, you had a little bit a contact or a moment, I think.
Yeah.
I was, why?
Up and down.
Yeah, up and downs as always. The top drivers and any other drivers have with the drivers with more or less the same pace. Why not?
Zamuku ditched us today. I was hoping we'd go side by side in Spa like we did last time, because that was controversial. But he didn't want the smoke. He was scared. He ran away. He didn't want to do it.
Well, he wanna have an easy Monday evening, not a stressy one with you and the other drivers. So
maybe that's fair enough.
He's pretty relaxed for the next race in Australia. You like it, Melbourne?
Nah, not really. It's not my favorite.
Some beautiful corners, right? Beautiful corners and curves to spin.
Yeah, it's a lot of rear ending happens in Australia. This is the pattern that I've noticed.
Okay.
But yeah, it's because it's like lots of hard braking, but it's also quite fast corners. So if we're in a train like we was today, there's going to be lots of front wings going into rear wings.
Yeah, gonna be difficult there.
Yeah, but we'll see. If I can somehow get a podium today, then maybe I'll do it in Australia too.
Yeah, and just train a little bit the overtaking spots.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't take long. It wouldn't take too much practice to get a little bit more competitive. But today was appalling.
Yeah.
Like my pace was pathetic.
Like for me, I don't really like to drive Spa. It's a beautiful track, but I really don't like to drive it. I'm not sure why, because it's uphill and downhill or tricky corners. I don't really like this track, but maybe I'm one of the only ones who's saying this. But there are other better
tracks. Try it on iRacing.
No. WRC. 35 kilometers. Beautiful. Anyway.
Nice.
Andreas, thank you. And any plans next week? What you want to achieve in Australia? Again, a podium or top 5 or top 10? Yeah,
I think it's hard to judge, but when I cross the line, I'll know if it's good or not. So yeah, a podium is probably unrealistic unless I practice. But yeah, I always aim for a podium. I'm always happy with a podium, so aim for that.
Otherwise, top 5 is also good. To have,
Yeah, exactly.
good points with the new system.
It was nice to see some people be quick today that aren't always at the top. Like Zoti is really good. He's really competitive now. Wolfrin was up there in P5.
Yeah, was nice to see him there, and also Tomashito, the new driver, is sadly he had again a time penalty and lost his maiden win. Yeah, but the news are coming soon. I think he's soon a winner in the MRL. He just drove his
maybe.
third race in the league and already fighting for P1. Let's see, maybe
only
week.
Myth can stop him. It depends how quick he can come back.
Yeah. And also good to have some fights between Salty and Tomashito. We can talk together Hungarian. We don't understand anything, and all good. So thank you, Andres, for driving, and see you next week. Take care.
Cheers, Mike. Bye-bye.
Now we are going for the free Berra if he has some time. Let's see. And Berra, I just grabbed you.
Hello.
Hello. Back on the podium once again. Yeah, you missed P1 because of the track limits. Yeah.
Yes.
Sadly, yeah. And you also had, but you liked the fight between Tomashito and you, right? It was a great battle.
It was very fun.
It was very fun.
We had different strategies, and they were pretty equal in the end.
Yeah, and I saw your message in the chat regarding the safety car. Yeah. Without safety car, you would have won this race. Next week we are going to Australia. You like Melbourne? You're coming as well to race next Monday, or you?
I don't think so. I am busy, but
really,
maybe if plans go wrong, maybe.
Yeah, then you're driving. But
yes,
you like Australia, or is it not your favorite track, or is it just?
I think it's decent.
It's decent, okay.
Yeah.
Spaghetti told me something that many rear endings are happening in Australia.
I believe so.
Could happen everywhere, but in Australia it's a little bit more than on other tracks. Yeah. Any plans for what is the next race after Australia? I don't know, but you're joining more or less on freestyle basis, right? To the races. If you have nothing.
Yeah, because I am busy usually on Mondays, but
okay.
I try to come when I can.
But it's always nice to have you on board in the races, and you're fighting with Spaghetti and the other top drivers, Yo-Yo, etc. And fighting with them might be fun for you, not so fun for them, because you're often faster than they are, but that's another story. Yeah, thank you, Berra, and again, congratulations to P3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Thank you too.
Yeah, that was it. As I told, Berra, always a very fast driver. He's a pretty nice driver, very fast, fighting with everybody. Always very fair, and yeah, it's hard to beat him. But yeah, today he had a time penalty, lost P1 in the final lap, and regarding the safety car, because of the safety car I should say, and ending up on P3. So that was it for today, and we are hyped for the next one. We're going down under next Monday evening. We're heading to Melbourne, to a beautiful track down under. See you then, take care, have a great week, see you soon, bye bye.